The Joe Rogan podcast, the Joe Rogan experience. Trained by day, Joe Rogan by night. Yeah. Did I do it?
I think you did.
Is that right?
What a great introduction to a podcast.
Yeah. Before we hit record, he literally goes, "Hey, what's the intro for the Joe Rogan experience?" And I'm like, "Hey, we're going to play this and we're going to practice it." And I think you nailed it.
You guys forced me to do this.
Yes.
I have a gun to my head.
Yeah.
That's right.
He does. It's true. I'm holding the gun.
Gun to his head, taking his heroin away.
Yep.
That's right.
That's it. Yeah. We've had to confiscate the heroin for this episode because last time I think it got a bit out of hand. I don't know. Would you agree?
I don't know what you're talking about, dude.
I know.
I've never taken heroin in my life.
No, that was the man, and that is not this man.
Yes.
No. I know what you're talking. No, that was a joke.
Yeah.
Was
you know, actually,
really?
before we hit
yeah.
record, I'm just gonna put this. I'm gonna leave this part in. So just like how you're doing your name thing, where it's your Moss.
Huh?
Yes. The name thing, where I don't say that your name is.
I've also got a nickname.
Huh?
Yeah.
For the show.
Yep.
That's
It's
Tom.
true. It's just Tom.
Tom?
Just
Sweet.
Tom.
Just Tom.
It's
Good
just
to meet
Tom.
you, Just Tom.
You've met him before. This is not a new face. This is the same face. You have to
I'm just using a pseudonym.
I don't know who this person is, but Just Tom sounds like a cool dude.
No. You've met him before.
Huh?
The amnesia is kicking. It's the Alzheimer's.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The old heroin.
I have never met Just Tom in my life.
It's the heroin-induced amnesia.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't take heroin. I've never taken heroin.
You could
That
just
would
put
be
in the
pretty
recording of him
disgusting. I don't know
saying,
why.
"Alright, I got my heroin." Same
No,
voice.
there's no proof. There's no proof. This is all just word of mouth.
I don't know what you're talking about. I've never taken heroin in my life.
This is true.
But it's good to meet you, Just Tom.
He's just sitting here
give me
with
a
his
firm
fingers crossed in
handshake.
the studio.
Give me a firm
Toes crossed
handshake.
too. Yeah. I'd hardly call this a studio, but you know.
Absolutely. It's pretty good,
The
actually.
microphones and a table.
It's,
Yeah.
it's better than
What we did last
two
time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It's because I found this table outside.
Yeah.
Really? So yeah,
It actually
No.
makes the whole thing. It makes it
Ties it
feel
together.
a
Well, you see,
bit
Tom,
more like a
here's
studio.
It is. Here's the thing, Tom. See, outside's a very big place, but some of the outside is mine. Like, for
I see.
example, this was in my backyard.
Oh my god.
Yes, and so I just cleaned it down, and now it's in the studio.
So you just found outside being your
No,
backyard?
I didn't. I knew it was out there, but then I had to bring it inside. You see. So the found part was the retrieval of the table, but now there's a table in the
Yeah.
studio
I see.
because 2 of the 3 microphones need a fucking need a tripod stand thing. So
Nice.
we've got that set up.
Alright.
You aware that your microphone is covered in hair? Like.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah, no, it really does.
It's just an extra layer to the
Yeah,
bottom. So
yeah,
It's quite
it's-
revolutionary
yeah.
technology, actually.
yeah.
Well, if you cover the microphone in hair, you get better sound quality, is what they say.
Is that what they say? Is that what they
They,
say?
they
I
do
think that's
say
what they
that,
say.
yeah.
Who said that?
They.
They.
Did you not
They?
hear?
Yeah.
No, I didn't hear that. No.
They said that.
They.
Okay, if they
Just
said
Tom
that.
said that.
Yeah.
That's right.
Right. Now, I've got a list of topics here, and this is the most natural way I can think to bring it up.
Yeah.
Jackass.
Jackass?
You said you wanted to watch the new movie.
I didn't.
Yes, you did.
Huh?
You said you wanted to watch Jackass.
I've never said that in my life.
Yes, you have. Okay, this is now the performance and satire part of the show where Moss pretends not to say things when he very clearly, in fact, did. When I'm trying to segue into a conversation, and he's really trying to derail this with little to no effort.
Huh?
Yes, that's true.
What?
So, I want to talk about Jackass.
So,
Oh, sure, alright, yeah, let's talk
Yes.
about Jackass.
Oh, let's talk about Jackass. All right. So,
What is it?
Tom, you explain what Jackass.
For the audience, you fucking idiot, not for me.
Well, obviously, there's been, assuming you don't count the half sort of bloopers ones, 3 previous films. Last one was like 10 years ago, but now it's like 20 years old, in which
Whoa.
there's a group of people who do stunts of different kinds, and that's pretty much it.
You
But-
say stunts, but they are trying to kill themselves.
yeah. So in
Absolutely.
So in each of them, what Johnny Knoxville does with
Who's
one of the characters and
Who-
person
Oh.
does stuff with a bull,
Yeah.
like get hit by a
bull?
bull. A bull?
A ball?
A
bull.
A ball?
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god, this is.
So,
What's he doing with his balls?
what he's doing is he's getting hit by
Is it a
him.
porno?
And
You making a porno with Johnny Knoxville? I knew that wasn't real. You're trying to gaslight me.
That's not true at all. Just like give him 5
Johnny
minutes
Knoxville
to
is
explain
not
it.
real. He's not a real
Basically, alright,
character.
to segue to the latest film, what I've heard from people who have seen it is, I haven't seen it myself, so I can't spoil it.
Neither have I, and neither have you. Yes.
Right.
Huh?
You
But-
have no
Yeah,
one
I've never
They
seen the
said-
movie.
They said it's what you'd expect watching Jackass, but with the people like 20 years older.
Right.
And so it's still good, but they're still like slower and not as, and like the thing is they actually, because they've all got families and stuff, they actually apparently care about each other's well-being. So like if they're about to die, they're just like, oh my god, are you actually alright? It's not just like killing each other and laughing.
There's that one thing that one of the stunts they did, I think in 2. It doesn't seem that crazy, but it is. Like if they did it the other way around, it's the bungee jump with the fat dude and Wee Man,
right?
Where they're tied to each other, and Wee Man jumps first, and then Preston falls in. Fat dude Preston, right. He falls in. If Preston was first, Wee Man would have just went
just like rocketed down.
Yeah. Because the fat dude goes in because Wee Man goes up.
Yeah.
And then Preston falls in. And then the momentum takes him faster into the water. So if I was thinking about this, if Preston went first, Wee Man would like die.
That would have been very funny though. It would have been very funny.
I don't think it would have made it into the movie.
I don't think so, but
just the on-screen death of a man.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they could just cut out like this, like the millisecond before he hit this into water. Yeah.
Well, I mean, that makes it seem like they could straight up just get the security footage of Ryan Dunn, just the end of the last movie, just right there.
Oh no!
That's basically what you're describing, just showing the execution of the man. Jesus.
Well, wait, I'm not familiar with what happened to Ryan Dunn.
I don't know what happened. Was he in like a car accident or something?
Yeah, he was. Well, he used to drive his cars pretty fast. Apparently, that's what Bam Margera would say.
I was going to say he committed it.
But basically, I think he was with another guy, like an actor or something, or a friend, and he was driving like I think like 120 miles, so some real fast, really fast, and yeah, that's how they died. They crashed like into the side of the road.
So 60 miles an hour is about 100 kilometers. They'll go
that's
like
how they
200
died.
kilometers an hour.
200 fucking hours.
Something like that.
No.
So yeah, I've seen all the footage. It's sad, but
yeah, right. Yes,
at the end of the last Jackass.
That's so wrong. That is so evil and wrong. I can't believe you'd say something like that.
But right. Okay, let's say he got into the same accident, right? But he didn't die. Would they still put it in?
Well, yeah, probably.
He's there as
just like
the
horribly injured.
Just like, nice.
Yeah, he's
No. He's got one of those voice things where it's like, "Hello, my name." You know, like one of those. Like the smokers.
He's like
my name is Ryan.
He's like the teacher from South Park.
Yeah,
that
well,
was
like Mr.
funny.
Mackey.
No. And she's got the robot.
Okay. Barbara Streisand.
No, she's got the robot body and she's all horribly burned.
Oh yeah, her, yeah. The one that kid that
I'm gonna use DuckDuckGo as a band on Google.
The kids burnt her, and then they framed the other dude who went to prison for it.
I'm assuming there's now a ban on DuckDuckGo.
And he got out.
When was this? Like when was the episode?
It's early.
Relatively early, yeah.
South Park robot teacher. Now we're allowed to bring up new imagery, but the
I'll just link it. I'll link the images.
My favorite character is Miss Chokes on Dick. That's a pretty good one. Yeah, she died.
How'd she die?
I don't know.
I would have guessed she choked on a dick.
Yeah, that's a funny one. That's real funny.
I think I remember this.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they do it to her again.
Yeah.
And then they frame him again. So he goes to prison for another 10 years. Or something like that, I think.
That's very funny, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're just delaying because he wants to get revenge on them, and he's like, just let me just let me get revenge on you, and they're like, no, and they accidentally, and then they frame it on him. So they're like, oh great, we don't get revenged on.
That's a very common phrase I've heard. You know,
revenged on.
Yep,
revenged on. That's right. It's very good.
Yeah. Now my vocabulary sucks right now. So
well, why does it suck right now? What have you been using your voice for? Like, what have you been doing?
What are you trying to imply?
Well, I mean, I know you work on projects and you do things. I know you went the negative route. I'm trying to get you to naturally promote something that you're going to be releasing soon. Ish.
Huh?
Sponsored by Mossman's Moss.
What?
That's right, yes.
I don't know what
do you want to talk about this project? Do you want to leave it a secret for later?
It's me, Bender. I'm the new voice for Futurama.
Yes, that's what I was referring to. Definitely,
yeah. I'm working on my own stuff, my own vids.
Yes, all right. Do you want to give? I'll let you give as many details as you want. That could be
basically
nothing. It could be something.
It's like a review of this game that it sucks, but people love it, so it's gonna be great.
All right.
Very controversial. It's gonna be cool.
We're not gonna say what the game title is, as that's part of the surprise.
Yeah.
But Minecraft.
Minecraft.
Yes, he's
absolute
reviewing.
Minecraft.
We said we weren't. We're gonna cut that, please.
We weren't gonna talk about it, JustTom, but now we're going to talk about it.
The thing is, they had Minecraft vids on YouTube.
I think all of the people who've released YouTube videos on Minecraft should be executed should be a federal crime.
Now, hang on.
frankly.
Now, because I've released videos of Minecraft on YouTube,
Yes.
and this
Yes.
means that you're saying I should be executed
Yes,
for federal crime.
I would personally execute you.
Okay, just for a Minecraft video. Doesn't
Yes.
matter what the contents of the Minecraft video is.
Yes.
Any sort of video with Minecraft.
Yes.
Gone.
Yes. No, not gone. It's just the people. It's
The
legal,
content
legal,
remains.
legal for you to kill them.
Right.
It's
right.
kind of
Okay,
like how we
that's
should still
different.
all the
Yeah.
Woody Allen films and stuff.
I would never censor
but we
people.
shouldn't give the guy any
Right.
money.
Yes.
I would never censor people, and their content, but
What if it
kill
was
'em.
like? What if it was like purge rules? So as soon as you find out that someone releases a Minecraft video, you have 12 hours to kill them, where it's legal. But as soon as that 12 hours is up, that's it, and then
That's
it's
not
up to
bad.
them.
That's a good. That's a good video concept. That's a good concept.
That's
That's,
a lot, because the thing is, that's a lot more
That's the new
responsible
Mr.
because it's
Beast
limiting
concept.
the crime to
Yes.
a certain
Yeah.
time
That way you
slot,
can make it
and
more like a game.
that's the new Mr. Beast video concept. I think we just came up with a new Mr.
it'll bring
Beast
down
video
house prices.
concept.
I mean,
Yeah.
this is a great idea.
no,
I think.
no, like Chandler or what's his face? Who's the small one?
the small one.
Yeah, what's his face? Not Chandler, not
Chris.
Are you describing Friends
not
characters?
Chris.
No.
It's the other one. It's the newer one.
There's a new. I don't watch new Mr.
No,
Beast
not
videos.
newer one. He's like been there for a few years.
I
but
don't know
he-
what you're referring to. The people listening
The
to the
Mr.
podcast.
Beast.
There's Chandler. There's Chris. And there's the other one.
The Mr. Beast characters, yeah.
And yeah, the Chandler, Chris, and
And I don't know who
the small.
they.
Ah.
All
You're
right.
just trying to put more work into this, man.
Yeah.
The small dude.
Yeah.
I forgot his name.
I gotta make a note of that real quick.
Real quick.
Yeah, real quick. No, I don't know who you're talking about because, again, as I said, I haven't been watching
The
Mr.
small
Beast.
dude. He looks funny.
He looks funny.
Yeah.
The
He's got a
young
brother.
guy?
Yeah, young dude.
I can see what he looks like, and I don't.
Well, you guys think of that.
But basically, he will upload a video, and Mr. Beast will call him and say, "You've got 12 hours."
Right.
No. Mr. Beast will go to him and say, "We've done a new video concept. You've released a Minecraft YouTube video. You got to hide in this big stadium, and all of these YouTubers have to try and kill you for $1 million."
I know who you're talking about. I don't know the dude's name.
Yeah, I
But
don't.
while we try to figure it out.
I don't know, man. Rat Weasel Boy.
Yeah.
I'm saying the list,
The list.
the
What
Segway list.
Invisible
Oh,
Boy.
yeah,
The
yeah.
Segway list.
All right. Yeah. Oh, this
It's
was the
me,
thing.
Invisible Boy. That's him.
Here's the thing that we came up last episode that you don't know about yet.
Oh, sweet.
This is where if I say the word seg, you say the word way, and then we move on to the next topic. All right? Let's give
Oh.
this a shot. Okay? Seg.
Assist.
All right.
Okay, fine. Say it again.
All right. Ready? Seg.
See.
Okay. I don't trust you anymore. All right. Ready? Seg.
Regation.
Okay.
Yes.
Moving on. All right. So
No, do it again. Do it again.
do it again. All right. Seg.
Sex.
Why wouldn't you just wait for me to then just bring that up again later at a more natural... Instead of getting all four of them out.
Yeah.
Now you can't say them again. You've done them all.
No, go on.
Don't tell... Okay, remember it
No,
for
I do
later.
it. No.
No, okay. Seg.
Wait.
Alright, cool.
There we go.
So...
I was going to add is bad to the end of mine, but I forgot.
Sex.
It was just straight up segregation.
That's so good.
Alright, so rumor has it that Somali Pirates stock exchange that invests in heist. Now that's all I've written now. If I can find a way
Is
to...
this a real thing?
Yes,
Or
it
have
is.
you come up with this?
Apparently it's a real thing. It's a stock exchange in Somalia that allows you to invest with Somali pirates so that you can basically just invest in heists and then get some of the spoils. And I think this
Really?
is a phenomenal idea.
Like what? Like actually, if that's legal, you're allowed to get the money from that. Well, of course, the Somali Pirates heisting isn't legal.
Yeah.
But how does that even work?
This
Like,
is
how
like,
is
it's
that-
like sports bet for the Somalians.
Well, we don't have all the exact details. We're not journalists here. We've got the headline now.
Yeah.
Like,
the journalists know all the exact details.
Yeah.
But wait, so you can bet on these people to do this, and
you
then
know,
get the
buy
money for it? Is that how that
swords
works?
and hooks for their hands.
Well, look,
and-
let's say they have... This is our pitch for the heist, all right? We're going to be in... They're
Like,
pirates.
no
yes,
way
they're
this
in
is something
boats.
that you would be able to do.
Well, possibly. Look, we can research it later.
Like,
but-
I'm sure betting on it would be illegal.
Well, no, it's not betting.
It's not
It's
bet- it's
investing.
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 Yeah.
Yeah, you're investing in the criminals.
Yeah. Well, no, that's a business. It's a small business.
Would you say that investing in Wall Street with them being criminals, that it's not the same
Well,
thing?
well,
basically?
I agree, but Somali Pirates heisting is a little bit different.
No, it's the same thing.
Well, it's
They
like,
have an objective.
No. It's because they're not considered legal by their governments. Is more the point.
I mean, to be fair, neither's Somalia. I don't know much about Somali politics.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Women's
I'm
rights, probably, I
I'm
don't
guessing
know.
heisting is probably not legal.
Well, no, okay. Well, let's say if it's run independently, right? It's a small business where they say, hey, if you donate money,
It's
this.
decriminalized.
Okay, yes, decriminalized heisting.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So they'll go ahead, they'll plan this heist, say, here, this is our pitch, here, this is what we want to do.
It's like
this is how
Shark
we're
Tank.
gonna-
They got Shark Tank for heist.
Shark Tank for
No.
heist, yeah.
You know what? That would actually be a cool thing. Instead of like escape rooms,
Yeah.
it's like heists. You know what I'm saying? Like that they set up and that you can like heist escape room. Heist escape room.
So it's like, you break
I've
in.
come up with a crazy idea right now. Heist
Here's the
escape
thing,
room.
okay, alright, so just Tom's looking at me. No, you have not, because he told me this days
Like
ago.
a month ago.
Yeah,
Okay.
a month ago, no,
Like,
fucking
I
wasn't.
tweet, maybe a couple of weeks ago, I'm coming on the show, I'm just like,
You know what?
Alright, Barnzey,
I'm going to ignore that. I'm going to say it was my idea.
I
It
messaged
wasn't, it
Barnzey,
wasn't.
this was going to be a stand-up bit. I was like to Barnzey, should we mention this next podcast? I was like, no, make a great stand-up bit. Because we've got a few other things on top, but I'll say this part of the stand-up bit because it's now been aforementioned.
Yes.
Which is,
It's like-
alright, here's the idea.
Go, you describe
I thought it was
Or
a
you
great
want to
idea.
describe it?
Yeah.
Or I'll describe it.
I've been.
It's basically the reverse or anti-escape room. It's a reverse escape room, right? You've actually got to just sort of break into it.
Yeah.
I call it a home invasion.
Right.
Oh, that's
it's
pretty good.
A series of puzzles to get into a place.
Yeah, and it would be themed, like you'd have like city bank heist theme.
Yes, exactly.
You go in with pretend machine guns and people carrying and shit.
Yeah, and it's just
Like
full of
actors.
live actors.
Full of actors.
Family home. That's
Yeah.
the other theme.
Get down on the floor.
Yeah, look. See, they're not just like actors. I heard they're crisis actors, so they know.
Very realistic. It's
Yeah.
Very
crazy.
realistic.
It's. I want to know where do you go
Somalia.
to become a crisis actor, and I think you're right. It would be Somalia. Yeah, they'd have to hire a lot of those because the Somalian
Well,
pirate
it's
heists.
a free, independent, libertarian state that allows us to have such freedoms, which is investing in pirates.
Absolutely.
Right. Yes. See,
absolutely.
but now the pirates, they need like not an opposition, but like someone on the other side to pretend to be robbed. So it's like it's all staged. It's all
It ties
performance.
together.
Yeah. That's why it's legal.
Absolutely.
We're just gonna buy tickets to this
That's why it
Wednesday
should be
fair,
legal.
and you
Yeah.
can go. You can see
That's
the
why it
pirates.
should be legal
It's a great
here.
time.
Yeah, but that's why you're allowed to invest in the Somalian pirate heists.
Why can't I do a consequence free version of the heist from Heat? I mean, come on.
I have not seen Heat.
Neither have I.
Fucking hell. Neither of you have seen at least the heist from Heat. You've not seen the big heist from Heat.
I
Yeah.
don't think so.
It'd be hilarious.
Fuck's sake.
What is it? What is like? Run us down the basics of this heist.
They go into a city bank. They clear it out. They get all the money. There's like 4 dudes, and they
At the
walk
moment,
out.
just describing the bare minimum of heist.
Basically.
Okay.
And they got the masks on. People can't.
Right.
They don't know who they are. All this.
Right.
They walk in. They walk out.
Wait, so it takes place during COVID.
No.
So they're being responsible heist people.
Oh, of course. They're wearing
the
masks.
masks.
They're wearing
Yes. Yeah,
masks.
yeah,
They're
yeah.
wearing masks. They have their government scan. They scan in. Yep, I'm scanning in.
Good. Good.
They have the quadruple vax.
Well, you got to be a responsible bank heister.
And one of them is in fact gigavaxxed. He gets as many vaccines as he can.
yeah.
He's just a responsible
Citizen. He's doing his civic duty.
He's doing his civic duty, getting
that he
as
can
many
say-
social credit points as he can from the government. Ooh.
Right.
So that he has an overflow of social credit, so that during the heist he'll only lose a certain amount. But basically, it's basically like a set heist, and you're like in the city. They set it up so like you're in the city, and then you get like cop actors, right? And you shoot at them basically.
Well, hang on. If you're shooting at them, that's lethal. Yeah. So you got to have crisis cop actors to pretend to be shot at, because a normal actor can't be shot at.
A crisis
Yeah.
actor you can kill.
Now, hang on. Don't get me wrong. All right. Actors can shoot people, right? But they can't be shot at. All right. It's a very weird clause.
And we know of one
We're just describing
crazy actor.
Westworld.
Yes.
What are you talking about?
Yes.
Describing the concept of Westworld.
Except with real people.
Yes, so instead of
It's
androids,
just the real world.
See, they almost had it right.
It's just the real world. Let's just do a heist in the real life.
all right. Where would you like to rob?
And how much is it? Escape rooms are getting expensive. I imagine this
I think we should rob Josh's house.
Okay, now hang on. All right. Now, firstly, I don't know who this Josh character is. Right.
Oh shit!
But secondly,
I've called you that.
yeah,
on
I know,
multiple
and I'm
beep
trying
that
to
out.
beep that. I'm not going to beep that out.
Beep that out.
I know. I'm a very prolific public figure.
Let's
right?
Let's rob Barnzey's house.
All right, now
Let's
not
rob
because
his-
you
let's
frequently
rob his
stay
mansion.
here. Listen.
Let's rob his Malibu mansion.
All right, let's
in
say
Florida.
if you
right.
took something of mine, right? Everything in this house has a purpose. Therefore,
I don't know what you're talking
it would
about.
take away from every time you visit.
I'd take your PS4.
That's.
What do you use that for, huh?
I don't actually. It's not even
Yeah,
plugged
exactly.
Don't you have a PS5?
in. He also has a PS4.
I want to break it.
He's got to add them together, and he's making like Exodia from Yu-Gi-Oh, where he's got the PlayStation one at the top, and then he's
Exodia.
placing the other two below it, and then
What,
eventually
what,
he'll get
what
one
would
really good
happen?
console.
What would happen if you didn't have all the pieces for Exodia, but you had like 2 legs and like
You can just get disabled
four
Exodia.
legs?
It still forms together.
Yeah.
He just needs a wheelchair.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. That's funny. But yeah, what height? So if you want to, let's say if you want to, you were saying about escape rooms, how they're being expensive. What if you were to break into an escape room, right?
And then so that you can break out.
Yes, exactly.
Genius.
So like,
break into an escape room and steal the diamond.
Yeah. Why don't they just turn all banks into escape rooms?
Yeah.
That would solve their very high theft problems that
Yeah,
we hear about
exactly.
every single day in the
Like
news.
There are often-
I want like a cool challenge, but not too hard.
Well, you see, I think you need to just get smarter. I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Because you're a
You
bit
call,
of a dumb
you call
cunt
me you call me
sometimes.
stupid?
I'm calling you a dumb cunt, actually.
I'm gonna hurt you.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, go on with
I,
what?
I wouldn't do that.
What with your smart
With
fists?
my fucking intellect.
Yeah.
With my intellect, I'm gonna smash my chair over your head with my intellect. Okay.
Alright,
Then
now-
you won't be able to think no good.
Yeah. That's true.
Alright, natural
I won't.
segue.
Natural segue, yes. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
So we can't. I was trying to get
Segue.
you guys to pitch a heist of somewhere we can rob, but that's not going to go anywhere. We can revisit this at a later date. So I'm going to give you.
Rob Josh's house.
I'm going to give you
Barnzey.
one. I'm going to give you 1 month to think about it. I'm going to write it in my notes.
One
and then-
month.
And if you have got nothing in a month, I'm going to come.
I'm
rob
going
you.
to think
I'm gonna
about.
be dead
I'm
in a
going to
month.
think about
I'm
like.
kidding.
I'm going to get like 6 really good ideas, and the last week just forget them.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have one.
unless you write them down.
I'm gonna have no good ideas, and then come up with it on the spot on the day.
Yeah, see, because that works so well this time.
It is. It's working great. I think it's worked great. Frankly, both times I've been on this crazy thing.
Yeah. Well, you're right. Look, it's not that bad. It's okay.
I hate you. If you're gonna say it's not that bad, no,
Then
it's
you're like,
great.
yeah, it is. Yeah,
It's amazing.
It's the best. Top
the
rated.
best.
Well, how many stars did you give this on Spotify?
2. No, yeah, I give it the
Oh.
full 5 stars. Obviously.
Yeah, the 5 stars. Yeah,
Yeah.
good. That reminds me. So everyone who ever listens to it, it's mandatory to rate it 5 stars.
Yeah,
I don't make the
if
rules.
you're not
Is there
giving it
rating
5
systems
stars.
on Spotify? I don't think there's
Yes,
one.
there is.
There is.
There is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
I've never rated anything.
Ah,
That's
well,
good.
you better
Well,
rate this.
you rate it right now.
Or you can give us a massive dislike on YouTube, and it won't matter because we won't see it and it won't hurt our feelings.
I'll see it, and
Do
there's
it.
no way this is my channel, and I'm just saying that this will only
Hey,
negatively affect
Hey,
me.
Thumbs down, looks cool,
Tom,
thumbs
just
up.
Tom, bring it up on Spotify. Give it a 5 stars
We're
right
recording
now.
it right now.
Yes.
Do it now.
Break the 7th wall, reach into Spotify, and
the
tap
future.
that star button. Yes.
Yeah.
That's right. I think so. That's the way to
Yeah,
do it.
do it.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll
Do it,
I'm
do
doing
it.
I'm doing it. That's right. I'm reaching into the audience's thing and leaving 1 star.
Your phone is on your penis.
I don't need to use my phone to reach for the 7th.
Are you,
That's the problem with it. It's not
are
the
you
reaching
using
in the
your
7
dick
dimensions.
to do it? Are you using your dick to do it?
I mean,
Do it now.
there. I've tapped my phone screen.
Oh my
But
god.
have you done anything on Spotify?
Now, press the 5 stars right now.
This would be a fun recurring thing that everyone who sits at this desk would just force into rating 5 stars.
Dude, I'm gonna hurt you. Do it. I'm gonna give you a wedgie
I'm
after
going to delete
this.
my Spotify account just so that.
And then I'm gonna make you reinstall it, okay?
Yeah.
So you're gonna do it now.
Reactivate your account. We're gonna sign you up for
He's gonna
1
do it
year in
now.
advance Spotify subscription. We're gonna take it directly out of your account because you're bad at remembering how to unsubscribe. Yeah, well, no, just yes, do
Just
things.
being a
I got
person
I got a
living.
PlayStation like 6-7 months ago.
Why?
And I got like a I knew I wasn't going to use it much, so I just got a monthly subscription. And every month I just forgot to cancel it. So just like every month
You're
it's
so
$11,
stupid.
$11.
It's just-
He doesn't even get the free games. He just doesn't use it.
that's so silly.
Yeah.
You could have gotten free games,
Yeah.
but you didn't.
Yeah. Well, they're
It's a
actually
shame.
not free, but
Well, yeah, because he
you
paid.
pay
for
the
it.
$11.
He
You pay
paid-
the $11 a month.
paid
to get
$11 a
free
month
games.
To not get games.
Yeah, exactly.
That's right.
You could just not get games and still have $11.
That's true. That is true.
So why don't
Yeah.
you do that?
And
Yeah.
knowing the fact that it costs what $11, 12 months.
Hmm.
That's like $120.
Well, I mean, it hasn't been 12 months.
It's been
Okay.
6. You said 6 or
If
8?
you're gonna talk over me again, we're gonna have a problem. No, I'm kidding.
It's been like 8 months, but I've used it like 6 months ago, so I would just say 6 months.
Right. Yeah.
What's even on there? What's even on the PlayStation right now? What's coming out?
Oh, the current
now
games.
now
I don't even
Bungie
know.
and what's it called? Destiny. Ooh.
Bungie and Destiny. Nothing's happened with Destiny in years.
I mean, but
Bungie
what is it?
fucking
Sony
sucks,
just bought Bungie. No, not Bungie. They bought.
Bungie.
Was it Bungie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
so-
Bungie has not been good since like they haven't released anything good since like Halo Reach. That was 12 years ago.
I played Destiny 1 a little bit with some friends. I never got into it, but I played because I wanted to play with some friends.
I played it and it's
There's one
fucking
character called
sucked.
Fogoth. Do you remember Fogoth?
No.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
It was
Well,
quite a
you've
good
never
meme for
played
a
it,
while
but
there.
I don't even know who this Fogoth is, and I
Well,
played
they
all the way
renamed him,
through.
and I was so disappointed because it's one of like the very first bosses who's really shit. But I always had the meme, like he's the most powerful character. No one can beat him. No one can beat Fogoth. And they changed him to like the Unforgotten One or something like that.
Some
Like they literally,
retarded
like they
name.
just removed his name as a character. I'm like, wow, they do that. That's just more work for themselves.
The
Just removing-
Unforgotten One.
I don't know what it is, but
I'd probably forget that name.
Yeah, it's funny with that game. Pretty much what happened mid-development was like they just restarted. Pretty much. That's why when it came out,
Yeah,
there was
'cause there
barely
was
any
Dinklebot.
content. There was barely.
That's right. Yeah.
No, they started
Yeah.
at mid-development, not after release. I'm talking about mid-development. They pretty much like restarted it. That's why when it came out, there was all the like not as much content. The content
Are you
wasn't
talking
very
about
good.
Destiny 2 or 1?
Both of them. That's what happened to both. I'm saying
'Cause he's talking
it happened
about-
with the first game, and then it
Yeah.
happened with the second game as well.
Well, just Tom is talking about Peter Dinklage being removed from the.
That was pretty funny when that
and then
happened.
then they replaced him with everyone's favorite video game voice, I believe.
Who?
Tribeca.
You get one more guess. It's actually really easy.
Come on, you know.
Nolan North.
Yeah.
Hey, there we go.
It's like
Yeah.
going through a library of voice actors that I know. It's like
It's,
personally, it's like yes,
uh-huh.
Nolan North, of course.
So the only two voice actors I know is like Troy Baker and Nolan North.
Yeah. Well, no, Mark Hamill, he's a voice.
Shut up.
Yeah, he's a voice.
Shut up.
No, he's.
Who is? I've never heard of that.
You never heard of Mark Hamill?
There's no one in this planet called Mark Hamill.
You're right.
No,
It does
that's an
sound like a
absurd
made-up name. Yeah.
Sounds like a stupid name.
It's.
That would be crazy if this character Mark Hamill voiced characters like the Joker and Luke Skywalker and all these other crazy named
What
characters.
about in the Flash? He voices not the Joker, but it's like
It's guess again.
The
You've
trickster?
got one more. There you go. See, you got one more. It's
That's
basically the same thing.
That's literally what I was going to say.
Yeah.
Literally what I was going to say. You keep stealing what I was going to say.
You stole Tom's idea.
That's not true.
That is 100%.
That
get
is
out
not
of my
true.
brain.
Yes.
That is not
You
true.
extracted.
I came
saw
up with
you
the
sneak
idea.
up behind him on the couch with your brain wave stealer idea thingy, Bob. That's what you called it. Your
not
words.
true.
You went behind him. You put the device on his head, and you stole his thoughts.
Why would you do this? That is meant to be secret.
Well, you see, that's a secret for you. But
I'm
it's not a
going to
secret
the
for me.
UN next week. That was meant to be a fucking secret.
Well, you know what? How about this? I just won't release this for 2 weeks. If you're going to the UN next week,
great, awesome.
there you go. So what's going on in the
Terrorist
UN?
attack?
Then?
No, I'm kidding.
What's up in global news then? What have you heard from your UN contacts? What's going on?
A little bit of bullshit. No, I don't know.
You don't know? You just not listen? Do you fall asleep in your UN meetings? Is that what's going on?
Yeah,
Because I heard you did that a lot.
yeah.
Every time there's a formal meeting, you're like, oh, great, I will be there and I will listen. And that's exactly what happens.
I just choked. Yeah, I fall asleep.
Fall asleep constantly. This might be...
Government's boring.
this is true. Do you agree?
Yeah, depending on the subject, yeah.
Depending on if it's war, it's not boring. If it's not, then it's not. Then it is boring.
Hot take. If the government's at war, it's not boring.
Yep.
what
I
I've
can't
heard.
wait for that. Ukraine, Russia versus the world. Hell yeah.
Ukraine, Russia versus the world.
Yeah.
I think you really wildly misinterpreted that situation.
Shut up. Shut up, JustTom.
Ukraine and Russia.
That's not even a real name.
They get ready to fight the world.
JustTom is not a real name.
See, they just based the entire thing off that movie with that dude with the guitar.
What movie
What
with
fuck?
the dude with the guitar?
What are you talking about?
I don't know. I haven't seen it, but everyone always talks about it.
What the fuck are you talking
There's a
about?
movie with a dude with a guitar.
There is
purple.
literally there is not a single movie with a dude with a guitar.
Versus the planet.
What are you talking about?
Oh, Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. That's what he's talking about.
Never seen
Yeah,
it.
The dude who fights the planet with the guitar.
There has never been a single
I've
movie.
never seen this movie.
Yeah, well, he
Yeah.
doesn't fight a planet with a guitar. He sort of
You're
does.
telling me he fights the planet with his
Well,
guitar?
I'm saying he's a metaphor for both Russia and Ukraine peacefully working together to take over the world.
That's Michael Cera.
See, but now you just said you hadn't seen the movie.
And I've just basically just described the entire plot line.
Right, now, hey, you've just reminded me of a very important thing. Did you do the homework from last time we recorded? Of watching the movies that we said to watch?
Which movies are they again?
Well, it's funny because I would go to meetings and they would say, "This is your homework for this week." I would show up the next time, and
Next UN meeting.
I would next UN meeting, and I would go there and they'd ask, and I'd be like, oh no.
You just hadn't done the homework.
No, and that is the same scenario right now.
Okay, I think that's where you're
homework.
going. It's just a whole roundabout way of saying that you haven't actually watched the movies.
Didn't remember to do
Alright.
the homework. What was that?
I forgot to, so I didn't watch it either.
What?
The movies.
What movie?
I don't
The
know.
movies.
What were we meant to watch?
The movies.
We were meant to watch Fat Man, and there was another one.
Fat Man.
There was another one that we were meant to watch.
Right.
And it
Yeah, I can
doesn't matter. I mean, the fucking.
I don't know.
JustTom was the most recent person to listen.
I have no idea.
So if anything, he should know what movies were set for homework. He's giving me this look, and I don't think it means that he knows what it is.
I'm spacing on that.
He's doing the Jim Carrey smile where like his skull like changes shape, you know, like
Yeah.
Have you seen that episode of Family Guy? It's like the Christmas special, and Lois does the whole Grinch
no.
thing, and her mouth literally
No.
she smiles, and it goes like this.
No, I haven't seen that.
All right, well, it's the latest
We
one.
don't, we don't watch
She just becomes
fucking
a Grinch.
Family Guy.
Really?
You're the only one here who watches Family Guy.
Like, actively.
Well, not actively. I watch it like
Do you intentionally say, hey, I'm going to watch this episode of Family Guy?
not really, but like
I love
You
this
kn-
episode
hang
of
on.
Family Guy.
He nodded his head. Did you see
Yeah.
that? He said no, but he went, yeah.
I know.
went,
Whenever
yeah,
I'm at a friend's
that's
house, we watch Family Guy together. But when I'm by myself, I used to.
Now,
but
who's
not
his friend?
Which my it is a.
His name is also JustTom.
His name is also JustTom.
Yeah.
Tom actually has a series of clones. Right?
JustTom 1. You JustTom 1?
No, don't do numbers. Numbers are very degrading, okay?
Oh, alright.
So we don't-
in
we
this,
don't- we
in
don't
this
do
very
numbers.
sensitive world, this snowflake world, we have to listen to the... Okay.
So instead we do adjectives. So he's
Yeah.
JustTom, and then the other one is also JustTom.
But you say it like JustTom. Like that.
You could say it however, because otherwise it gets confusing with the accents.
I guess you're right. No. What the new system could be, you just say it with a different accent.
Oh yeah, speaking of the snowflake thing, I got banned from
Okay.
r/conservative.
What did
Wow,
you do?
that's
Why
so
are you
happy.
participating in this shit?
I don't know, but they banned me, so I can't participate. Like they just didn't like my speech. They were like, "No, we don't like that." They just banned me, so I can't post on their
What
stuff anymore.
cringe shit did you say?
I don't know. I think I called them snowflakes, and they banned me.
Damn, dude, that's so epic.
r/conservative.
Did you,
That's so
did you
cool.
know that was going to happen?
I suspected that. They thought it'd be pretty funny.
That's what they do on Reddit all the time anyway. You know, they just ban
Look, I prefer being a passive user of Reddit and not actually contributing
you.
anything.
Josh
at all.
has a Barnzey has a Reddit account.
You're just gonna go override your speech.
I'm just gonna
every
keep
single time.
correcting myself.
I told you have to practice it. Until...
Barnzey has a Reddit account.
That's right. I do. Everyone does. Everyone has a Reddit account.
So
Even you.
you're the worst person here.
Well, see, most you
I do
also...
not have a Reddit account.
Yes, you do. I've seen it.
I don't.
I've seen it.
I don't have a
It's
Reddit
true.
account.
It is full of furry porn.
We can
You're
see
making this shit up.
No, I'm not. I never lie or joke.
I have never done that before.
No one said you made the account, but you've got one. We could have made it
It's
for
not
you,
true.
but you've still got
It's not
one.
true.
Yeah.
Is it?
No one has ever made an account of me.
One
Good.
second.
Give that phone. Give it to me. Give it to me now.
We're about to have our first live studio audience fight. Now we are joined by
Give it to me.
one random audience member, and they are watching everything as per
Did you
usual.
really stick that in your pants?
Yeah, so you wouldn't
In
take
your
it.
underwear?
Yeah, so you wouldn't take it.
Ah, that's disgusting.
We're about to have
You
our
put
first,
that on your dick?
You were going to take it.
our first Jerry Springer
He
style
literally
fight.
put his phone into his underwear.
Yeah, I saw that, and then he just like rubbed his dick all over it.
It's fucking disgusting. Get that biohazard away from me.
You know what's
That's a
funny? Because
bioweapon.
he has to answer the phone later, which means he's gonna put it on his face.
Do you say, I would...
Yep.
He's gonna kiss
yeah,
the phone.
Yep, he's gonna put it on his face.
But like, that's... Do you answer the phone like this? Alright, I got a phone
You're
call.
disgusting.
No, you see, he doesn't know this yet. I just tricked him to putting his phone on his face.
What, it wasn't tricked. That was
Yes, you did.
Oh, you got me.
I got you good.
It kind of reminds me of that Jackass bit where they got one of the guys to
Is it that-
be like a terrorist.
Oh yeah.
And they shave all their pubes off and stick it to his face as a beard,
Yeah,
but he doesn't
thinks,
know.
He thinks the joke is on is he with the taxi,
The taxi driver.
Yeah,
He thinks that
he's going to pretend to be a terrorist, but you see, the joke is actually on him because the taxi driver, he's in on this,
Yeah.
and all
So
the other
funny.
guys, their pubes are glued to his face, and he doesn't
which
know
is,
it.
but then also the taxi driver is like hitting him and shit, and like he goes from like he's really confident to really scared, and he's like because he takes out a gun,
Yeah.
you know, he's like, "Oh,
real
fuck."
or not, like if someone pulls a gun on you, you got to assume it's real.
You have to assume it's fake and try to steal it from them.
That's true. Yes.
That's what I've heard. See,
If someone points a gun at you, assume it is fake, and then try and take it from
Here's the
them.
first try. You get a real gun.
It's a
You just
bad
paint
idea.
the tip of it orange.
You just tip it with orange. Yeah, of course. Then you'll be allowed to go into banks and
That's right.
You
reverse
just-
escape rooms with Somali pirates.
You
can
just
walk up to
grab it
someone,
with your
right,
hand.
You could just straight up execute them, but the thing is, everyone will, even though they'll
Wait
see
a
it with
minute.
their eyes, they'll think he can't have died because it's a fake gun.
But Tom, what if you just put your finger in the barrel?
Of course.
They can't.
That's true.
Genius.
Has anyone ever tried that?
I don't think they have. And if they have, they'd be able to try it 9 more times.
What do you mean?
Well, I
You
mean,
put your finger in the barrel, it stops the bullet.
but if it does, worst case scenario, right? The bullet just goes straight through it, right? Incredibly
What are you talking
unlikely.
about straight through? It will literally just stop the bullet.
There's no chance. You're wrong. It would just go.
Yeah, it would just go,
stops.
and it will stop.
I don't know. I think we should try this out.
No, I
think
don't
to be
think
100%
we
sure.
need to try it. I know
It
it's
would
real.
literally, to try this out, the cheapest way to do it would literally be to go to America, opposed to
Okay, then let's go to America.
we go to America.
That's a good idea. Let's go to America.
No, we don't need to bring. We need to bring hand. I mean, the man's hand.
I'm like, no, don't call him the man.
You gotta beep that out.
I'm going to. It's all right. I've got the
You
time.
should beep out the man as well.
Beep out the man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The man's hand.
And then Moss.
You're gonna use it to jerk off, aren't you? And say, haha, jerk me.
The beeps on the.
You gotta beep that out. Good thing that was
You
beeped
tried
out.
to get me and got yourself.
You did.
Yeah.
Wow, that'd be like sticking the finger in your own gun and say,
the
haha, look,
podcast,
it's safe now, it's fine.
He doesn't
it's good.
like his name being said. In the middle of attempting to insult me, he said his own name whilst asking us.
What
to
a
bleep it
fucking
out.
Fuck you.
jackass.
Oh, that was real funny. That was real good.
Yeah.
That was
Speaking
really
of real
great.
jackasses, have you seen the Jackass stuff? I think it's in 3 where they have that slap hand like around the corner,
That's a good one.
and then they go, hey man, high five, and then it just comes around and like whacks him in the face.
Yeah,
Do you know
that's
what
a
we're
good
talking
one.
I think so.
That
I haven't
is a
seen it in a
good
long
one.
time though.
All right, well we'll bring it up on the TV after we're done here.
I
Because
think like Bam's like bringing him soup
Yeah.
or something, and he gets it all over.
Someone
himself.
gets,
Oh
like-
no, not Bam. Someone else is bringing in soup.
yeah. So they were just like they're just carrying in piles of stuff through this hallway, and then big slap hand just comes in and just knocks it. Doesn't Wee Man go flying? Is that
Maybe
true?
he might have been the first one. Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But they
Maybe.
do say there is some serious airtime in that clip. It's
Yeah.
good. It's very good.
It's very good. It's very funny. It's very good, and explaining it like this is incredibly boring compared to just watching it.
Just
Speaking
watch.
of-
Yeah, just watch Jackass 3.
Speaking of really boring, terrible stuff, I've heard a thought recently.
All right, what's your thought?
What is this stupid fucking
You know,
thought?
everyone often likes watching. A lot of people don't like sports. A lot of people do like sports, and a lot of the people
Yeah.
who don't watch that much sports, they're the same people, and not all of them, but a lot of them like seasonal things. Like, oh man, so right now the tennis is on, so we're gonna watch the tennis.
Yeah.
And it's only on in January, so we'll watch it now. And before that, it's like, no, the cricket's only on now, so we're just gonna watch the cricket. And then afterwards, right now, like, no,
is
we're
so
just gonna
gay.
put on the Winter Olympics. I'm like, I'm sick of it. There is always some sort of seasonal sporting event.
No, it's like no, you have to because it's only on.
It's
once
only
this
on now.
It's only on at this point in time. It's
Like,
like no,
no,
it'll
I
be
refuse
back
it.
next year.
Or then something will be on after that, and after that, and
Yes.
after that.
Yeah.
Well,
and-
they could be dead next year.
Yes, and
And someone else will take their
fine.
places, and it's
it's okay. That's okay. It's just
Oh man,
that's the old saying, you know. Kill one athlete, 2 more will take their place.
I don't know
It's
if
the old
that's how
saying,
it
the
works.
age-old saying.
Yeah. So that means that look, none of us are sport watchers.
I
yeah?
will say cricket is fucking garbage.
Cricket
I
is-
would never watch that.
Is cricket the worst
Statistically,
sport?
It is, statistically speaking, it is one of the most boring sports ever.
It's
How
not
do you
even,
measure
like-
this? If you watch the
Okay,
game...
he's just doing a bit.
Yeah. No, this is real.
He's just doing
I-
a Jimmy Carr
if
bit.
you- What?
Oh, he's not.
No, I
this is
just
real.
This is
I
my,
thought,
this is my own thing.
I thought you were reciting like a speech. a
No, this
comedian
is my
did.
own thing.
This is his
literally.
speech.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, he wrote it,
I've
but he's
done-
reciting it, but it's his.
I've done this. So I was watching some cricket and I got a timer out on my phone. And anytime there's any action happening, so between throwing the ball, hitting it, and then going to catch it, I then started it and then would stop it once, then that's over, and they're going to get the ball to the person, then hit it again. And I believe
Like I guess for
it
the
was only
players
6%
it wouldn't be boring,
of the
but
time the game was actually being played.
yeah.
Nothing was.
6%.
I believe it was between 3 and 6%. This was a while.
That
ago
sounds
now.
very low, but I believe you
No.
just based on what my general, very vague knowledge of cricket.
And if you're watching golf and you're doing it on TV, or if you're there, it's multiple things at the same time. So there's a higher percentage of seeing things being done because that's the
guess.
only one that's closer. I like golf. I enjoy
Okay,
golf.
I don't like golf, but I understand your point.
Yeah.
I
And in cricket,
just don't.
statistically speaking, most boring sport.
I would just like not. Like, I would enjoy playing it. Like, it wouldn't be. It would be alright playing it.
I
but
have a
even then-
very high
Maybe not
sense
cricket.
of doubt of if you actually would enjoy playing cricket.
All right,
Probably not cricket,
I'll
no.
put it this way.
I meant like golf.
You see that? You know,
Not
there's-
cricket,
Go
though.
to an oval and stand there for 5 days.
That's
That's
cricket.
Hey.
That's cricket.
No, I know what it is. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I would not enjoy playing cricket. I said I wouldn't mind golf.
Golf's good.
Wouldn't mind golf.
Golf has only got the edge over cricket because it has a much sooner endpoint.
But also, but also, there's no like, oh, I'm gonna be defending by standing in the field and hope that the ball comes my way.
It can be if you choose where you choose to stand on the golf course.
Yeah, it's like if you stand directly over the hole of the golf ball and you just stand there with a big glove.
Yeah.
I'm gonna catch this golf. Oh, I've lost an eye. Yeah, that
hit me in the head.
Yeah, so you are now concussed permanently.
Yeah.
That'd be a pretty sick prank.
It
Just
would
running
be.
onto a golf field with like one of the cricket, like
And
all the
so
baseball
you can injure
hand
yourself.
things.
That is a good
you've
prank.
got the baseball hand glove thing.
It's like a massive one.
Yeah.
It's like a really big one.
No. It's like the leather
Oversized.
glove for baseball.
Yeah, but it's oversized, so it's like 5 times bigger.
You could do that and just run. That's like
But it'd also be 5 times heavier.
Yeah, but golf, golf. The baseball gloves aren't that heavy to begin with, so it's 10 times bigger.
10 times. Okay, I don't think you have a concept of how big numbers.
I have a
actually are.
concept.
I don't know.
about all
Alright,
that.
because 10 times is a very big, very large amount.
That would. So if you got this, that's about 10 times.
From this.
From this,
It's about 10 times.
well, I want it to be about this big.
Well, I'm so glad that we're saying that things are this big instead of
we're
this
using
big.
our hands.
So the viewers
as
do not
metrics.
know. The listeners do not know.
This
what
is up
we're
to
talking
interpretation. Yeah, is whether it's this big,
About.
this big,
or this,
this
or
big.
this, or this.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna say it and just see what you would think it is because I think it's this big,
right.
but it could also be maybe this big.
Go a little bit lower between the first this big and the second this big.
This big.
Oh, look, I think about
And
that.
that's the size of your penis. Is that right? It's this. I take that as a yes.
That was the sound of just Tom literally shitting a brick because he didn't know what to answer.
Yeah. Because we just found out that his penis was only this
No,
big.
it went from he said about this big.
No. I think he said
It was the medium this big.
He was saying, well, actually, fellas, it's this big, and we were like, no, Tom, it's not that big. It's this
That is exactly
big.
how the previous conversation did go.
That's
Yeah.
exactly
We
right.
recounted it in an amazing way.
This is true. Yes.
That's
It's
exactly
astonishing.
right.
Now, has the conversation gone for this long or this long?
I feel like the viewers are getting sick of this bit.
I think so too. Because
We're
I'm getting
not,
sick
we're
of
not
this
even
too.
using our hands. We're
This
just
is retarded.
saying
Yeah,
yes.
we just stopped. Yeah, we did actually stop using our hands. Like I don't know, 2 or 3 minutes ago, and just going
2
by.
or 3 minutes ago. That was like 30 seconds ago.
No, it wasn't. You have no concept of time or
I
numbers.
have complete
which-
concept of time and numbers.
Really?
Yes.
I'm going to... Okay, it takes
Oh.
you 20 minutes to get here, right?
Yeah.
And you message me, hey, I'm coming here now.
Yeah.
50 minutes later, you show up.
I'm
Yeah.
also guilty of this though.
That's
pretty
true,
good.
so am I.
Oh,
But
no,
see-
no, because our other friend, he wanted to go get something to eat.
Right, so if you say you were bringing other friend, who is our live one studio audience member, as
Yep.
per the contract,
Yep.
then, yeah, that would have been fine.
Say
Just to
hi. Say hi, one friend. Hello.
No, so-
Hello. It is me.
What's your name, live studio audience member for episode 4?
Juan Ritardo. No, I'm kidding around. Haha. I'm actually making fun of Juan from last time.
I remember listening to that and then going on
Hey,
about
Juan,
it. And then
hey.
having to be a standoff through Mexico.
No,
And I knew it was
I met
coming.
with
Yeah.
Juan. He was a pretty cool dude.
Is this true?
Yeah, he's alright. Look,
No, I mean, did he met that he met Juan?
Oh,
I wasn't
no.
asking. Is it true? Is
Huh?
he cool?
No. What are you talking about?
No. Moss has never met one.
Huh?
No, only in his dreams.
If I met him, what do you? Only my dreams.
Yes, that's
Literally,
true.
he has never been in any of my dreams.
You don't even know
I don't
what
even
he
know what he
looks
looks like.
No, that's true. That's
Generic South American.
true.
You're a fucking racist, bro.
that's-
Get
yeah,
out
that
of
was-
here.
I had a
Get
question
the
mark.
hell
It was
out.
a question mark, not a statement.
Generic is
I
so.
don't know. I
You've
don't
got to
know.
get out of here. These people are beautiful and they're unique. Generic. Okay, you're gonna have to get out of here.
I mean,
If I remember correctly, you literally said one from Mexico. And I'm like, no, he's from
I
Colombia.
don't know what you're talking about. I didn't do that.
There is physical evidence.
Huh?
Like, legally
What?
speaking, there is evidence.
What?
Yeah.
Huh?
You should probably get that erased if you don't want to.
I don't know what you're talking about.
If you don't want it to come back and haunt you.
This is the first time I've been here. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, alright, well, it's his word against mine. It's not
And
like
my
going on the
word
show.
is more right than who are our parents going to believe, huh? Me or you? Me. That's
Yeah,
right.
My parents have nothing to do with this.
Exactly.
And neither do yours.
My parents would believe me over you.
Okay, genuinely.
I don't
think so.
Didn't you ever remember this with your parents and that?
Yeah.
Like whenever you tell a lie or tell a truth,
Yeah.
and you're competing against like
Someone else.
your siblings,
Yeah.
And you'd be, like one of the excuses you'd make up would be like, well, I'm more trustworthy. Of course, what I'm saying is correct.
Yeah.
Because I'm the more trustworthy person. That's what I used to say.
Yeah. And they didn't believe you.
They did.
They did believe you.
Yeah.
Okay. Should
For
they have?
For you, it was no.
Well, okay. Most of the time,
Because
yes.
you're a liar. You're a dirty
That's
liar.
not true. That's not true. I was just.
It is true. 100%.
No.
Never trust this man.
That's not true at all.
Very
you should
true.
always trust me.
Just
right?
Tom, what do you think?
Well,
Back to you in the studio.
I think that you both raise excellent points.
Excellent
I
eyebrows.
trust myself.
Tom,
no
It
one
looks
else.
like you're about to just start crying. I'm just
Tom.
You
saying.
can hear the cogs just turning in my head.
Yes.
Like, what do I say here?
Yes, and it's just like that, and your head's going to explode.
I was waiting for the conversation to reach a natural endpoint so that then I could just segue in with the next thing.
Well, see, you know what the rules of saying segue are?
Natural segue.
No, that's not. Okay, yes. However, you could say seg.
Seg.
We already had sexist.
Twice. Come on.
Say it again.
Seg?
See.
Okay.
I was going to say, we can bring it back to the Alzheimer's jokes if necessary, but like...
Yeah.
Oh, fuck off.
It's completely true. Do you remember us talking about those or not?
No.
Alright.
No.
It's a difficult time for you.
Shut up.
But now we're going to move on with a seg.
Alright.
We got Moss...
Seg.
See. Sexo.
Alright, now I've got written here Alvin and the
Yeah.
Chipmunks.
Who's Alvin and the Chipmunks?
You told me to write this down.
I wrote Alvin and the Chipmunks, not Elvin.
I didn't
It's
say
Alvin.
Alvin.
It's Alvin and the Chipmunks.
You said Elvin and the
I
Chipmunks.
did not say Alvin and the Chipmunks.
The Elvin witch.
You're trying to gaslight me now.
I'm trying to.
I definitely said Alvin.
I will kill you with gas.
Right. Cool.
Yeah, Alvin,
Just like, that's
Alvin
all I
and the
got.
Chipmunks. They were fucking stupid.
Why did you want to talk about Alvin and the Chipmunks?
Cool topic.
Cool topic. All right, what's cool about Alvin and the
Cool
Chipmunks?
epic topic about the Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Because from my perspective, Alvin and the Chipmunks are all worthless pieces of dirt. Every single one of them.
It's so mean.
I think
dude.
as a kids movie, I think I've seen the first one. Don't remember the other ones. That like, hey, if kids enjoy it, then that's their.
From what I understand, they're not even good movies. Not even good
No,
kids
no,
movies.
dude. How could you say that?
Well, what? How many?
Hey,
did
you're
they
telling me that Alvin and the Chipmunk Chipwrecked isn't like one of your favorites?
It's in the top 10.
Absolutely. This
Why?
guy gets it. He knows.
make? How many Chipmunks movies are there?
There's like 4. Like, yeah, dude.
Why is there 4?
Yeah.
It's like it's.
So epic.
They shouldn't. Look,
They,
one
they,
of them.
they probably made money. That's why.
Yeah.
They made money. They were the movies at the school holidays that little kids would go and watch.
Actually, I do vaguely remember them being promoted as the Boxing Day movie of whatever year they came
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
But
They
4 of
made
them.
money. Yeah. The Road Chip. That was the last one.
See, it's where I like to get most of the music for my Spotify and things like that. Like, you know,
I
the
thought you were going to say
the high
where-
pitched things
okay.
and you know, like the
All right.
what's that thing called
Just
where the
interrupting
kids
me.
sing songs? And yeah.
Oh, Kids
yeah.
Bop. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah,
I
all
thought
the
you-
songs are Kids Bop that I.
All right.
But they
He
don't
keeps
change any of the
interrupting me.
He
lyrics.
does. Yeah.
Keeps interrupting me.
Well, because you kept interrupting him before.
What are you
Yeah.
talking about?
Constantly.
He keeps interrupting me. This is unacceptable. You got to get this man off the podcast.
Well, now you have a chance
I
to
don't
talk.
like him.
You have. It's okay. You don't have to like everyone here.
No, I'm not even going to say what I was going to say.
Really? Because it sounds like you
Yeah.
didn't have anything to say. Now you're
I
just trying to
did.
cover it
I
up.
did. And he's cutting me. He was cutting me off. I want this man out of the podcast.
Look,
I want this man killed.
you want him killed, do you? You want him?
Yes.
Okay. How would you like to kill
All I
Just
gotta
Tom?
do is upload a Minecraft video.
No, I'm kidding around.
That's true,
So
actually.
basically, what I was going to say is, I was going to make fun of him and say like, well, you get your political views from Alvin and the Chipmunks. That's what I was going to say. So
Sorry.
anyway, yeah, they are pretty sweet movies. Number 1, I remember the first one. They're at the mansion. They're playing around with all the toys and that. Pretty cool bit. He's got like all the cool stuff. They're like. It's a commentary on like child stars. They get all this stuff, but they have to work really hard, and they're getting pushed to the limit, and all of this.
You're saying it in a joking
Also
way, but I do think
commentary.
you are correct.
Yeah, I am.
I do not remember the film. I have nothing.
I'm
to
not
contribute.
joking. I never joke.
Gotcha. I gotcha. Okay. Yeah.
I would literally never joke.
What's the second movie about then?
They do the same thing except with girls. No, they go to high school.
Uh,
They go to high school, remember?
well, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
They get girlfriends.
They get girlfriends at high school.
Yeah,
They're-
the female chipmunks. And they're just the same as them except females.
That's very creative.
Literally, like
I
there's the
think.
nerd, there's the fat one, and there's the confident one.
That's it.
For
That's
each.
It.
But that's pretty
Those
much
are,
it.
Those
are the
are
character
all
traits.
3 character types of
Yeah.
Alvin and the Chipmunks. If you're not any of these, then you're not an Alvin and the Chipmunks character.
You're not an Alvin and the Chipmunks fan.
No, that's true.
Unless you're one of these.
So the third one is this. By this point, they were all like married into the same family. Yeah.
Yeah, they married and they did all that.
Yeah. Great. Okay. But aren't they also siblings?
No.
Isn't that true?
No.
I heard that was true.
I don't know.
They're all siblings, but they're all
I
also
don't
married.
think they're siblings.
I thought this was true.
I don't think that's true because that would be incest.
Yes, but they're chipmunks.
But I don't think that matters.
Of
course,
course, rats
no.
don't care about that. Why would chipmunks?
Yeah, chipmunks are basically rats.
Because they're sentient and they're like they're conscious
I don't have to tell you. I don't know if chipmunks are.
in the same way. No, these ones are conscious in the same way that we are.
That's why I mean, like,
These
most
chipmunks.
UK recognized animals as sentient beings.
So I would they have the same level of cognitive sort of ability that humans do.
Yes, but does that mean they
These
subscribe
chipmunks.
to the same morals as humans?
Of not.
Should they not? Okay,
Fucking
but then they
your
should just be. Should
sister.
they be in like prison for breaking and entering?
They should be imprisoned for a ton of things, for existing, frankly.
Actually, they are on a terrorist watch list by the third one.
Really?
Yes, they are.
Really?
Good.
Yeah, they are. I'll show you a picture later. I've just remembered it. Yeah, the chipmunks are.
You're gonna show me some fucked up shit.
No. They are on like a terrorist watch list. No fly. Like,
Sure.
They can't travel anymore. This is true. After like becoming global superstars.
After
that's it.
becoming global terrorists.
They now become global terrorists. That's true. Now I hear the fifth one. They're gonna actually team up with some Somalian pirates. Right.
Yeah.
And they're going to be going around robbing people because
Woo!
you couldn't do that away from the microphone.
I was gonna
Right into it.
if I knew it was gonna be like that, I would have gone right there.
You're like right there,
right into it.
Yeah, great,
Yeah.
fantastic.
Sorry, viewer, you don't get that beautiful sound.
Right. Yeah. Cool. Great. Fantastic. Anyway, what I was saying was that I'm trying to remember.
Alvin and the Chipmunks help the Somali Pirates plan a heist.
That's right. Yes. Fantastic. Right now, I don't know what chipmunks would actually bring to a heist crew. I think maybe they'd be able to sneak into some places.
Well,
Sure.
This is Alvin and the Chipmunks Shipwrecked 2.
Because the first shipwreck was where they crash a cruise ship, right?
And this time it's some cargo ship.
Yes. But this time they're also with pirates.
Yes.
Right. So, are these the kind of pirates with swords or firearms?
Is this basically just like Madagascar with the penguins, the penguin part, but
instead it's
in a
chipmunks.
full movie?
So what you're saying is this idea has already been done.
Yeah, it was done in Madagascar where the penguins like killed the people on the boat and then they
They
drove
didn't
it.
kill them, they just knocked them out.
Huh?
They just knocked them out.
No, they killed them.
No,
Yeah,
knocked
they
out.
killed them.
How'd they
They
kill
like snapped their necks.
them? No, that
They
was...
did, yeah.
No, they're chiropractors. They're
No,
side
they
hustle.
did like,
Yeah, that was them
and he was like,
fixing their neck.
they're dead boys. That's what he said.
They fixed them so well that they fell asleep.
Literally, he killed them.
I refuse to believe that the penguins in Madagascar are murderers.
He killed them.
No, I don't believe it.
They killed them.
Fake news.
It's not.
It is.
It's real.
You can't prove it.
They literally killed the people on the ship. They never come back. They're dead.
Just because they never
They
come back.
never wake up.
They might be paralyzed. They might still be asleep. But
Maybe.
they're not dead. They're not murderers.
The thing is, Josh, my theory is more correct because if you knock someone out and they're down for like longer than 10 seconds or whatever, they have like brain damage.
Well, yes, they're not dead.
I think they're dead.
Nah.
I think by the time they get back
Brain
to
dead,
Madagascar,
maybe,
they're
but
dead.
not actual dead.
They might as well be dead.
Yes, but then like, legally speaking,
They're
that
dead.
makes the penguins of Madagascar
The penguins of Madagascar
at
killed
worst,
people in this first movie.
guilty of manslaughter. At worst.
Well, what about that woman they killed, the old woman? They kill her.
I don't think they killed the
I
old
think
woman.
they killed her.
Did
Yeah,
they
but
kill
when
her?
I
animals,
think they
when
like
animals
shot
like
her.
even like bite a person, they just put them down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think they like shot her with a gun or something.
Did they actually?
Yeah, they went like
I'll have to check.
they like execution style killed her.
I'll have to check the news outlets to make sure that that's accurate.
Yeah, they like murdered her in cold blood.
No. Is there anything left in the natural segue list until the end of the podcast?
I do think there is.
This is very natural, bringing up the list in the middle of the.
Yeah,
It's called.
We still
the
have plenty to
natural-
talk about. We barely even talked about Alvin and the Chipmunks.
that's okay because we've got things to get on with. So
Oh, what?
yeah,
like
yeah,
what?
yeah. Well, you see,
Like what? Literally,
you
nothing.
love this segment. This is your favorite segment of the show.
Huh?
This is where
What?
the part where Tom reads out a
Why?
joke from my joke book.
Why do you do this segment? Last time
I'm
it
the
sucked.
guest person.
Yeah,
reading.
this time you're going to do it because last time I forgot to do it.
Just Tom gets to read out his.
So
Okay, let's-
go. So they're in
joke.
they're in date order. All right, go to today's date. Today's date is
the 13th of February.
yes, to break the illusion of recording these 1 week at a time and not planning ahead.
Yes. No. I will read the one from the day that it will be coming out.
Which, yes, that
Why?
is true and
That is-
accurate
that
and
is
not
why-
ad-libbed
This
right now.
sucks,
Yes.
dude. This
So,
sucks.
All right, everyone, shut up and listen.
No.
The, the joke is called The Facelift. A man decides to have a facelift for his birthday. He spends $5,000 and feels really good about the results. On his way home, he stops at a newsstand and buys a paper. Before leaving, he says to the sales clerk, "I hope you don't mind me asking, but how old do you think I am?" "About 35, was the reply. "I'm actually 47, the man says, feeling really happy. After that, he goes into McDonald's for lunch and asks the clerk the same question. The reply is, "Oh, you look about 29. I am actually 47. Later, while standing at a bus stop, he asks an old woman the same question. She replies, "I am 85 years old, and my eyesight is going. But when I was young, there was a sure way of telling a man's age. If I put my hand down your pants and play with your balls for 10 minutes, I'll be able to tell you your exact age." As there was no one around, the man thinks, "What the hell?" and lets her slip her hand down his pants. 10 minutes later, the old lady says, "Okay, it's done. You are 47. Stunned, the man says, "That was brilliant. How did you do that?" The old lady replies, "I was behind you at McDonald's."
No, it was alright. It was alright.
Funny.
You didn't like it. I know you don't like it. You notoriously have a bad sense of humor.
Such a fucking You got to do that whole essay to get to the punchline.
I remember listening to this with the first one with the penguin or whatever, and it wasn't even like that long. Like it was slightly long.
No, he just likes complaining.
It's like no, a joke should be one sentence.
Go on then. Okay, next time. Here's your homework. All right, I'm gonna bring you up on this next time.
No, I'm bringing it to him now. Tell us your best one sentence joke.
Yeah, you go.
Josh is gay. Yeehaw. That was good.
See, he has an excellent sense of humor.
Epic.
Yes.
Great scale.
Yeah, I don't. That was shit.
Yeah. Look, Moss is not a fan of this joke segment, and I'm going to keep bringing it back until we find
one that
you actually like. Until you find one that you actually like.
There will be none. They're so shit.
There
it's like
are
a whole
300
essay till you get to the punchline.
Do you understand the concept between setup and payoff?
Yeah, and I'm sure you don't go through like 50 lines of dialogue.
There is not 50 lines of dialogue.
There is 100 billion lines of dialogue.
There is not. There's not even that total in the book.
Macho texto. There's all this text. It's like, how about you get to the joke, huh?
Nah, that's just how it is. You got to set it up.
That was shit.
No, I liked it. All right, maybe there are other people who like it.
you liked it.
I think it's all right.
It's worth the very least a nasal exhale.
I thought it was funny, haha.
Yeah,
Look, it was all right. Okay, all right.
Dude.
Okay. Well, then the only other recurring segment I've got is spam emails.
I don't like these stupid segments. Well, can't we just talk about shit?
We did. We talked about shit for 50 minutes.
Yeah, and then we talk about it at the start, and then we barely go into it.
What do you mean? Barely go into it.
I want to talk about Alvin and the Chipmunks, man.
All right. What do you want? Okay, all right. Give him a chance. All right.
Yeah, exactly.
I did for 15 minutes. I like waited.
You did not for 15 minutes. It was more like 10.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
More like 5.
So what more could you possibly have to say about
If
Alvin
I'm
and the
zoning
Chipmunks?
out in the studio,
That's exactly right. Yeah.
What do you think of Alvin and the Chipmunks, a movie?
I gave you my thoughts.
You did not. You were like Somali Pirate. I don't know.
Alvin and the Somali Pirates.
That's literally what you said. What do you think of the movie?
That's what I think of the movie.
Well, he hasn't seen the movie. I haven't seen the movie either. I just know.
Oh, so
things.
you guys, you went along with this topic, and you hadn't even seen any of the movies.
Well, look, I've seen parts of it, and even if I had, it was years ago.
I specifically said I've not seen these movies.
Oh my god.
Why? Wait, did you just watch Alvin and the Chipmunks, the collection?
I just
recently?
remember them. That's all.
And you're just digging through your memory, like, hey, this will be fun. Let's talk about Alvin and the Chipmunks.
No, okay, fine. We don't need to talk about that. We don't need to talk
See,
about that.
now you're backpedaling out because you don't have anything left to say about Alvin and the Chipmunks.
I do. You guys just don't want to listen to it.
What else do you have to say?
I don't want to hear it.
Okay, alright, fine. We don't have to talk about it then. Fuck you.
Well, this is great. I'm going to bring up a spam email.
I hate your spam email
In the
segment.
final 1 minute.
Yes, well, look.
I hate the spam email segment.
Oh, well, bad
It
luck.
sucks.
Well, you know what else sucks? This woman in my spam emails, apparently, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. It could be a woman,
Yeah?
might not be. Let me just get to it. And
She has a
while
penis.
I stall, she could.
She does. She showed you.
Here, let's get to a spam email from. Hang on, these are all like just shipping emails. They're not true. They're not real. I haven't ordered anything.
Oh, you have?
No, I haven't.
You've ordered everything.
Here, let's go.
That's the other person living in this house. He did that on your account.
Yeah, I have said. See, there's not. No one else wants to suck my dick anymore. This was just full of people saying, "Hey, why don't I suck your dick?" That was my spam emails.
That sucks for you, dude.
Yeah, now no one wants to. This is bullshit. Yeah. Oh well. I'll just read one out about here.
I mean, you can get Tom to do it.
Open immediately. You know what? That's a good idea.
That would be a funny bit on the show.
Here you
What
go.
a funny bit on the show.
Okay, that's not what I meant when I said you can get Tom to do
Open
it.
immediately. We have a surprise for you.
Okay,
Congratulations to Gosselinf. Gosselin, okay.
Gasoline
You've won an Amazon reward. Your reward code is this. Claim immediately. I'm gonna click the claim immediately.
Do not click claim immediately, please.
Click, claim immediately, get 1 million viruses.
Alright, it's storage, googleapis.com. Yup. Alright. I'm gonna share this link.
No, alright. Look, I'm gonna have to confiscate my phone back. Just to see, okay, you've turned it off. What have you done?
30 seconds.
I thought you
The
pressed...
clock is ticking.
I am going to press claim. I am actually going to press claim
30
immediately.
seconds?
Let's see.
What are you talking about, 30 seconds? What? What are you pointing at? The audience can't see.
Oh,
What clock?
yeah. I'm not going to cut it. Look, there's a spot that I have to cut down before, isn't there?
Bullshit. Bullshit. There is no, what are you talking about?
Isn't there?
This is not what you said a ton.
I'm going to hurt you.
Now I have to write this down again.
I'm going to hurt you.
Look, it's not my fault. Name. Yeah.
Can you stop doing that? Can you stop revealing my name to the world?
From is his name and his location.
This is a little bit sus. This guy
He's like,
is
why are
pretty
you
sussy.
making me do more work? There's going to be so many beeps.
All right, now how are we going to wrap this up then? Final thing to say. What's your final word of the day?
Josh is my favorite cracker. Slash.
All right, that's not acceptable.
More work for Josh.
Please don't.
More work for Barnzey.
Yeah. All right, and
Yo, he's
JustTom,
my favorite
what's your
man.
final word on the show?
Thanks for having me on the show, guys. It was great. It was beautiful. Oh, it was great.
Just nod if just that will be your last word. All right, cool. Okay, well, thanks for listening. I hope that wasn't garbage. And
Goodbye, freak bitches.
Thanks for having me on the podcast.
Yeah, that's cool. Great, amazing, fantastic.